Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. We are your presenters tonight, and we got a great training for you about turning your product experience into your passion project. But before we get into that, Marcy, why don't you tell them about this YouTube channel?
Hey. So it's a clue when we do something over and over and over again. It means it's important. It means it can be a tool for you. And that's what the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel is. You can go through this QR code, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications. We upload these recordings every single week, as well as opportunity presentations and additional training that has been in the past and is to come. So go and subscribe, Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube. So we are super excited because we get to celebrate you right now. We're doing it earlier in the month this time because we had all of the reports come in plenty of time to be able to get it ready, because you are our main focus. Because we want to help you achieve whatever level of success that you want to. And there's so many different things that we each can be shooting for every single month. So we're going to start off with the seller levels. Okay. So as we go through these celebrations, it's important for you to get involved and to shout out those people that you know that are being celebrated. So in the comments, would love to hear from you. Congratulate, say great job, all that good stuff for those people that you know. And even if you don't know them, get to know them. Let's celebrate each other. So let's start with our diamond sellers. So this is where you have 4,000 or more in customer sales volume. And I am so excited, by the way. Okay, so first of all, you make 20% of that customer sales volume. And when you hit diamond, that's a big deal. And we've got Miss Melanie Robbins on this list again. So congratulations, Melanie. And Dr. Bruce Holmesy, congratulations on hitting diamond seller in the month of April.
And we have Dr. Pat Bona and Dr. Ron Nathanson. I'm starting to see a pattern here with doctor before the name, except the way it started out with Melanie. And don't let that fool you. There is no need to be a doctor to become a platinum, multi-platinum, double, triple, quadruple,
diamond seller.
What did I say? Platinum. That's what I
All right.
That's what I meant. Just seeing if you're paying attention.
Odell Bowman, congratulations on hitting diamond seller in April. Again, I know how hard you've been working, so congratulations for hitting that diamond seller level. And by the way, do you see this blank spot right there? That needs your photo in it.
We're going to get there.
Well, yeah, but we want them all to get there
but it's a race.
Yeah, so let's
This is a competition.
Diamond seller, right? So congratulations to our sapphire sellers. This is when you have 2,000 to 3,999 in customer sales volume, all your customers' volume combined together. At this point, you're making 15% bonus of all of that volume. So congratulations.
We've got us. That would be Marcy and Dondi. We've got Chris and Sarah Smith. And before you go to the next slide, I was just kidding. I would love it if all of you guys beat us there, but we're going hard. So it's a competition. So we got Chris and Sarah Smith, absolute rock stars. We have Linda Grace Files and Sarah Gillespie. Congratulations on Sapphire Seller, ladies. We also have
Cynthia Greenwald and Tom Day. And Rick Mansfield. Congratulations, Rick. And you're on here. So congratulations, my friend. Way to go to all of the Sapphire sellers. Then Emerald sellers, this is when you have 1,000 to 1,999 in customer sales volume. You're making 10% of all of that volume for gathering customers. We want to congratulate Richard Miller, Lisa Benson, Jennifer Bartholomew, Michael Fox, Dr. Dan Zhao, Taylor Martell, April Reinecke, Sabina Morrow, Yvonne Richardson, Amy Leonardson,
Lizzie McGough, Kathy Goebel, Marjorie Ham, Marcy Mon Nettles.
Oh, congratulations, Emeralds. And by the way, we now have our Onyx sellers that we are celebrating, and just pay attention to this list, because this is the first level that you can start earning and giving yourself that additional income stream by hitting 500 to 999 in customer sales volume. That's an additional 5% that you're making off of all of that volume every single month. So we want to congratulate.
We got Sean Croxton, Teresa O'Connor, Jordan Keto, Kim Jakes, Stacy Jakes, Linda Lynn Scott, Amanda Brooks, Gina Reardon, Jen Miner, Barbara Ann Michaels,
Jean Seidman, Jeff Goodman, Patricia Kehow, Jill Weinberg, Ashley Sanchez, Eileen Moy, Ali Lash, Savas Boykidis, Lee Gannon, and Paula Fannin.
And we have Pratiti Pathak, Tammy Hardy, Gina Meyerberg, Billy Paquette, Dr. Alyssa Keto, Marie Hansen, Linda Kidd, Stephen Wheeler, Susan Hansen, Judy Walker,
John Patterson, Joe Mackey, Bob and Laura Robbins, Carol Barton, Rachel Myrick, Jane Rizzo, and Miranda Sommer. Congratulations to all of the first level sellers, the Onyx seller level. If you have not hit a seller level yet, we want to help you get to Onyx. And then if you have already hit Onyx, we want to hear from you. What seller level are you going for in the month of May? So let's shout it out in the comments. And if you are watching this on Facebook as a replay, we want to hear from you too.
Yeah.
What levels do you want to hit in the month of May? And let's get together and let's figure it out. Let's make a plan because we want to be celebrating you next month. Now, congratulations also to the track earners for the Rise Era 2024 incentives. This is where you get to earn all kinds of fun swag, gift cards, and some travel benefits as well. It's really an amazing thing that you can do. So we want to congratulate Cynthia Greenewalt, Dondi and I, Chris and Sarah Smith, Delsa Lopez, and Sarah Gillespie for earning tracks for the Rise Era incentive in the month of April. Congratulations.
Great job, everybody.
No, we haven't really been doing this. I know.
Look
He
what you're
doesn't
doing.
know. He doesn't know. So we haven't been doing this appropriately. And so it's time for us to start celebrating all of you rising stars. We want to talk about April rank advancements from, first getting started, right? We need to celebrate. And by the way, if you have somebody near you, be giving some high fives because there is science behind those high fives. Whatever you celebrate, your mind goes to work and says, oh my gosh, I really enjoy this, because you get all those hormone like explosions and you'll want to do more of it. Your brain will tell you, do more of what you just did so we can celebrate some more. So start celebrating all of the small things. So we want to congratulate our rising stars on Team Freedom Reigns. And these are the April rank advancements that we want to really shout out and celebrate. So let's get rid of our picture there for a second. Go up a little bit higher. So first of all, Sarah Gillespie, congratulations on rank advancing from SC2 to SC3.
Great job.
And you're only like 3,400 away from becoming an MC1.
Wow.
That's so exciting. That's like one of the very first leadership ranks, and you can earn a trip to corporate with that rank. So congratulations, Sarah. And then Delsa Lopez, you rank advance from C2 to C3. That's consultant 2 to consultant 3. Margie Forrester from C1 to C2, cultivate and be you. Jennifer Elias, Gina Meyerberg, and Donald Schmier, you all rank advanced. Well, not Donald. Donald, you did something special.
He kicked
but
butt.
yeah, so either from consultant 1 to consultant 2, or Donald, you rank advanced from becoming a brand new consultant all the way up to a consultant 2 last month. So congratulations. And we want to congratulate all of these consultants that rank advanced from consultant up to consultant 1. Caroline Klein, Kim Boyle, KV Beauty LLC, Mirroring Your Life, Dinora Lopez, Kaibi Salcido, Clarabelle Garcia, Jatan Quarles, Connie Goulet, Rhonda Dunbar, Brianna Skipwith, Kezia Schnell, and Milagros Echevarria. Congratulations on your rank advancements in the month of April. Way to go. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and just put your foot on the gas and let's do more of it, right? So congratulations on those rank advancements. So if you didn't rank advance, or if you did and you're like, okay, so what do I have to do for my next advancement? Well, go and see what your April volume was. And then think about where you want to go in May. So you kind of need to know what the requirements are. And so this is our consultant path here with LifeVantage. When you look at the different consultant names there at the top, it starts with consultant, then it goes to senior consultant, and then to managing consultant, and then finally the executive consultant ranks. You need to know what is necessary for you to do to rank advance. First of all, you have a personal purchase cap that you can purchase each month. For all of us, that's 150 in volume for product that we purchase ourselves under our consultant orders. Then the sales volume requirement to get paid is 150 in the lower ranks at consultant 1, 200 for consultant 2, and consultant 3 is 250. But then after that, it's 300 is the sales volume requirement in order for you to get paid in our Evolve compensation plan. Now, 150 of that can be from your personal order, but the other 150 needs to come from personally sponsored sponsored customers. Then you need to know what your group sales volume needs to be in order to rank advance. So if you are a consultant and you want to hit consultant 2, you need 500 in group sales volume to become a consultant 2. Once you hit consultant 3, it's 1,000. And now you'll see that there's also a maximum volume rule there on the bottom line. What that means is that you can have a max of 750 in volume coming from one source. That can be from you and your customers, but then you also need to have 250 outside of that, whether it's from an additional consultant that you brought onto your team, which is what it needs to be. You need an additional consultant, right? To be able to bring in that additional volume. And you'll see that as you rank advance from that point on, you will need to have a consultant on your team for you to be able to rank and advance further into the ranks here with the Evolve Compensation Plan. But if you need to, take a screenshot of this and just study it and look at it. It's very self-explanatory. That maximum volume rule just means that one of your legs or a consultant on your team cannot have more than that contributes to your group sales volume that is required to become the next rank. So like we had the senior consultant 3 that is close to the senior or to the managing consultant 1, senior consultant 3 has 6,000 in group sales volume. To become a managing consultant 1, she needs 10,000. And the max that can come from one leg is 6,000 from one of her consultants. So guys, it's a lot more simple than it feels right now. But just know that get one consultant right now and get to work together, and you'll be able to accomplish the goals in rank advancing. And get with your upline support team. If it's us, awesome. We want to help you to be able to figure out a plan to be able to rank advance in the month of May and beyond.
Yep.
All right, so I love these freebies that we're getting from the company. Does anybody else like these freebies? If you love Fat Burn, let us know in the comments that you love Fat Burn, because this is the freebie for the month. This will help you boost your business, and it comes with any new consultant or customer that has at least a $200 order. You get this Fat Burn for free. And by the way, it's like a $67 or $68 value for free. And if you have a subscription order that has at least 200 on it, then you too will get this Fat Burn for free. I am so excited to get Fat Burn for free because I normally buy it and I like getting it for free. Free is like my favorite 4-letter F word. How about all the rest of y'all's? So we got to take advantage of this, right? So make sure that you are utilizing this as a tool to help people make a decision. If they have seen all the information, they're not quite sure, let them know, hey, this is a really great month to get started, because you'll also get this phenomenal product that helps you lose fat, right? Burn fat while you're just sitting on your rear. We want to get you up and moving.
Can I talk about that for a
Yes,
second?
please.
There was a study that corporate did on this product right here. And if you did nothing else in your day other than take this product every day, you would burn an extra 180 calories per day.
Yeah.
Just by taking this product. And if you did nothing different, an extra 180 calories per day. That's pretty awesome. Look at how much it takes to burn 180 calories. Now, I'm not saying use as an excuse, don't go take a walk or don't go ride your bike or don't go to the gym, but taking this product on top of your active lifestyle gives you an extra 180 calories burned per day just from this product. That's amazing.
All right. Let us know in the comments. Are you going to make sure that you get this free product in the month of May? Because you really need to, because it is really that good.
That good.
That's that good.
That good.
All right, so Momentum Live schedule for the month of May. It's every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Tomorrow you will have new month announcements. Next week we have the True Science Study. You want to be there for that. And then the third week is Tech Toolbox, and May 30th is the Power Hour with an executive consultant. It's all found on the US LifeVantage Consultant Facebook page. And finally, make sure that you are registered for the Rise Activate virtual event that is happening July 20th. You want to register for yourself, and then you want to register to host a watch party. Do it, guys. Have fun with it. Get people that are Crossline, part of your team, all of that together, and invite guests to come and see what LifeVantage is up to and what they've got up their sleeve, because they've always got something good. So make sure that you're registered and register your watch party.
And at your watch party, again, Marcy had a great point. So look to Crossline people in your immediate area, or even if they have to drive a little bit, but make sure that when you have this event that you mention to the new people or the prospects that you are getting together with cross-line people, because it is incredibly unique in
Mhm.
our industry to be able to actually have behavior like that. Most people kind of keep themselves in their own silos and their own, they don't mix well with others. This is why the culture of LifeVantage is so unique. So make sure to emphasize that. Reach out, partner with each other, because not only is it a great way to create a greater community and a greater purpose, it's also a great way to recruit people that are taking a look at this network marketing thing that may have had another experience or a bad experience, because it's very, very, very unusual to have cross-line support, especially when you work together. It's very, very unique.
Yeah, we've got a community like no other for sure. All right, so we are at the call topic, and I'm super excited because this was Don D's birth child. He's really passionate about this, and
Birth
as
child?
well as I am. I don't know. It's not
Brainchild?
brainchild.
Birth
There
child's
you
kind of
go.
redundant,
You birthed
right?
the idea.
I birthed the idea.
And yeah, as I've been wrapping my head around it, and I'm like super passionate about this too, because your greatest and probably the route to success with the most ease is truly in turning your product experience into your passion project to create the LifeVantage business that you want. So I'm really excited to see these slides that Don D created, and for the information he's going to be sharing with us. And I'm sure I'll chime in some too.
Absolutely. So turning your product experience into your passion project. In other words, what you get passionate about. Because one of the things that's interesting, it's actually quite sad about this industry or about these times that we're living in, is when we tell people about our own product experience, or we share product information with people, it's very common to get the question, are you taking this product? Because it has become acceptable to represent something that you don't personally believe in or you don't personally take. So for example, celebrity endorsements. I guarantee you that Steph Curry, the amazing guy that plays for the Golden State Warriors, when he's hungry, he doesn't go to Subway. I guarantee you that. And when Tiger Woods goes into his garage, he's not going to pull out a Buick, but they are celebrity endorsing. So it's become one of those things that we don't put a lot of weight behind or authenticity behind someone recommending a product, such that it's so common. The question, do you take these products? Because if you think about it, absolutely. So maybe this person is just looking, am I working with a company that has integrity? Or am I going to have to be asked to sell something I don't personally believe in? Because how many times have you heard from someone, well, I'll try the products first because I can't sell something I don't believe in? That's not a negative. That is an incredible positive. That is somebody telling you they have integrity and they value it. So your product experience could be one of your greatest tools. And in fact, it's your superpower on how to build this business. So we're going to talk about it. So authenticity is your superpower for turning your product experience and your up-level quality of life and your whatever product you're talking about. It could be a product, it could be a stack, it could be multiple products, whatever it is. Use that product experience to develop or steer you toward your passion project. Even if it's just to share information about your product experience with other people that have less than what you're experiencing on our products. So it's just an amazing thing, and make it in their best interest, because some people will be watching you, watching how your life is transformed, and they'll be asking you, what are you taking? What are you doing? You just seem so different. You seem so energetic, your face, what are you using? Those are the kinds of experiences. And sometimes people will notice things before you do. Because if it's like collagen, for example, you see your face every day, multiple times. Someone who hasn't seen you in a week or 2 or 3 may notice something that has escaped you and go, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You look so different. You become passionate about those realities because they're certainly out there. So yeah, your authenticity is your superpower. And talk about, I mean, there couldn't be more polar opposite in product experience than us right here, because I literally don't feel a difference with any of our products when I forget to take them. I just don't. But also, Marcy was telling me how blessed I am. I don't have any pain. I wake up out of bed and I jump out of bed. I don't have any pain ever. And that is probably somebody unique, or unique for someone who's about to turn 59 years old. And so I'm looking at it that way, but Marcy had a life-saving experience on our product. So it is her superpower. My superpower and my passion project is not my product results. It's what this business opportunity has allowed me to do. work from home and generate an amazing CEO level of income by working with people from all over the world as a choice. So that's my passion project, but let your product experience be yours.
Well, and you can't have a product experience unless you are actually using the product. So it's
Correct.
really important to be a product of the products. But we don't want you to think that it's like, I can't build this business if I don't have the ability to use all of the products, because,
Oh, yeah, good point.
affordability is a big deal. But what we want you to do is we want you to become passionate about some of the products. Pick some, maybe even if it's one. Pick a product and be passionate about it. And one of the things that I would say is that share your journey. You want to be able to, if you're passionate about something, you are talking about it all the time, right? I mean, it's like if you go to a movie, you're not just going to go to the movie and not tell somebody about it if you absolutely loved it,
Right.
right? Or you're not going to go to dinner and just keep that hot spot all to yourself. No, you go and you tell everybody. You probably even post on social media about it. And you don't get paid for that.
They didn't send you a check. Mm-mm.
No. So maybe you create such a passion around a product, a grouping of products. I mean, it's like, I love all of our products, but I'll tell you, I am super passionate about Protandim NRF2, collagen, Axio, and our skincare. And those things I use religiously. Yes, I use the others too.
I
But
actually
those,
busted her eating a pet tandem one time.
whatever.
Midnight snack.
No, that would be you.
All right, that's a little
That would be you.
fabrication.
But the thing is that maybe, where you're so open and willing to talk about your other patient or passions on social media or to your friends, maybe if you really focus on your passion about these products, then maybe you'll start sharing that with all the people around you, right? And on social media too. But you can do it in a way that you're not talking about the products. You're just kind of using them in the background as you're talking about something else. And that is a great way.
It sure is.
That's a great way.
Ooh, good pro
Okay.
tip.
So, all right, here we go.
So what if you don't really feel anything from using our products, like my situation, or you don't have a profound product experience? Well, let me share with you. So my fingernails and my toenails and my hair grew crazy fast, or wicked fast, as they say in the Northeast. And that's not something I was excited about. In fact, I was actually a little perturbed that I was having to cut my hair and my fingernails and toenails twice as often as I was before. But I knew something in a 44-year-old body, which is how old I was when I started taking Protandim NRF2. If I'm experiencing these things, like this vigorous thing, this change in my life that is so profound, I notice it, then what else is happening in my body? Because even now, being 15 years taking Protandim NRF2 every day, I still I don't feel anything when I take it or don't take it. I notice no difference, but I'm being proactive because I don't want to wait until I'm feeling something to take it to feel less than whatever that thing is. So it is, if it's common that you're not having a product experience, or it's not as profound if you've heard and you're thinking that you have to be inauthentic or fabricate or fudge a little bit when you're talking about the product experience in order for it to become a passion project, don't worry about it. Do not put yourself in that level of stress. Just take a roundabout approach. And can I go to the next slide? Yes.
Yep. Just like, check out there.
So then just find a category of our products. Like Marcy was saying, what is something that would work comfortably in your life, affordably in your life, and something you are passionate about taking so that maybe you are preventing something in the future. Lowering oxidative stress is significant because it's attributable to over 200 diseases. So if you are focusing on something that you're trying to avoid, then Protandim NRF2 would be a great product. Or something else. That we have Cami, who's joining us tonight. She's an amazing new leader on our team. She got involved in our company because of her dog's experience. So she wasn't taking the product, but she was noticing a significant difference in her dog. And then the question is, do you have a human version of that? Well, yeah. So that's now become a passion project. So whatever it is, find and if you are just, maybe you're just looking at our products and you're going, yeah, they're all great. I really can't find myself getting attracted or excited about one category or one certain product. Then just look at the problems in the world and find yourself a solution. Just say, I'm going to be a hope broker. I want to provide hope to these people that are looking for solutions. I want to provide answers to these people that are praying for things. Just literally lean in and be a human and be compassionate with some of the things that people are going through, and then just extend the invitation, because that in and of itself, changing somebody's reality for something they're praying for an answer for, can be a major
Mhm.
passion project.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. There's so many different categories. There's the pet lovers. There are, how about moms with kids with attention problems? How about, let's say, maturing ladies that are having brain fog and have sagging skin. There's over 50s men that have all kinds of issues. Just kidding. But it's a group, right? So just find one that resonates for you and go after it. Find something that you can contribute to.
Yeah, I was reading an article yesterday that the average American family needs an extra $1,000 per month just to live
Ooh.
the lifestyle that they were living 3 years ago.
Mm,
Can you get passionate about helping somebody make an extra $1,000 a month and let some of their financial stress go away? Because one of the things I'll tell you about financial stress, it's not often talked about.
yeah.
People suffer in silence. Marriages end in silence
Mhm,
over financial issues. It's the greatest cause of divorce. Infidelity is not, financial
mhm,
problems are. And the other thing about it is medical bills. People with health insurance, the number one cause of bankruptcy is unpaid medical bills. And 75% of those people that are having those unpaid medical bills have insurance, have health insurance that's covering the issue. They just have too many problems, and it's getting them underwater. So we want to get behind something, solve some people's medical issues, their medical bill issues, and help the average American family make an extra $1,000. Take some of that financial stress off.
yeah. You know what? I was just having a thought. Maybe part of the issue is that we've forgotten where we come from,
Mm.
that we've forgotten what we felt like before we started using these products. So maybe we need to spend some time going back and remembering what life was like before Axio, what life
Oh,
was
seriously.
like before Protandim NRF2. Because I know Jatan's on here too, and she's a mama. She's got 4 kids that are 9 and under, and she knows what the mama brain is all about. I had forgotten how important Axio was for me, but when I offered her an Axio and when I got the response that it changed her life after one,
It happens.
guys, we forget.
Yeah.
We forget what we have in our hands and what these products do and how they can change people's lives. So it's time to remember. So go back and remember what it was like before.
Yeah, and if you didn't see the training we did, the TFR Motivation Monday on activation a couple weeks ago, go back and watch that, and you'll understand how truly unique and cutting edge our products are, and how great of a solution they are to a major issue that the world has, which is lack of wellness.
Mm, good one.
So financial stress is, like I said, it's also a big problem, and it's getting bigger every day. The economy is going in the exact wrong direction. The inflation is going up, unemployment is going up, the cost of living is going up, mortgage prices are going up, interest rates are going up, debt is going up. It's all going in the wrong direction. So again, most people suffer financially in private. They suffer physically in public. They'll take a picture of the cast they got from the emergency room and post it on Facebook, but they will not take a picture of their foreclosure statement or their divorce statement or their bankruptcy statement and post that on Facebook. That kind of stuff happens in private, guys. So just know that there's a lot of people praying right now. Now, don't assume, but if you notice that just start talking about it, start expressing interest on it, and you'll probably find people that start gravitating towards you, because it's a great thing to get passionate about, is solving some problems. And like I said, the lack of wellness is a big global problem, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day. This is interesting. There's 2 paradoxes that are happening right now. We have more people getting sicker and sicker, younger and younger. I read an article the other day about a 2-year-old being on psychotropic drugs because of depression. There's no such thing as a 2-year-old being depressed. What could there possibly be depressing in the world for a 2-year-old? And I'm not saying that anything about the parenting here. I'm saying this is the society that would actually write a prescription for a 2-year-old that suffers from depression. But the other situation, we're getting sicker and sicker, younger and younger, and people are getting on prescription drugs younger and younger. But we also have the number one healthcare system in the world, or crisis care system in the world. We are having new pharmaceutical miracles every day. Think about this. This is the technology that we have. There's microsurgeons in Los Angeles, California, looking under a microscope, doing surgery on the actual patient in New York City, New York, on the other side of the country. because of technology, with a robot actually performing the surgery in New York, but the doctors controlling it through the microscope using sutures that are 1/10 the size of the human hair. Those are the reality. But at the other side of that equation, we have more people getting sicker and sicker, younger and younger. There's the problem. So we have an issue with the system. We wait until we get something to enter the healthcare system. That's why it's failing. How about prevention? People are looking for solutions everywhere. Live out loud with this kind of stuff and just wait for people to start asking you questions. Proudly take your products in public. Talk about them in social media and in social gatherings, etc. Use them in public. Get people's interest, because people will want what you have, especially people you haven't seen for a while. So if you have family reunions, if you have high school reunions, if any kind of reunions coming up, take advantage of the conversations that are going to be around you, your life, how you look, and have samples on hand, because a lot of people are suffering in silence, like I said.
And make sure you take a lot of pictures with those people you haven't seen in a while.
Right.
Because when you send them the photos and they sit there and look at the picture, they're going to look at you. They're going to look at them. They're going to look at you. They're going to look at them. And I still believe that we have the products that are going to change and differentiate between people. Like if you are somebody that likes to go to the airport and watch people, I think that
Like us.
we're gonna get, yeah, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be like, I think they're activated. Oh, they're definitely not, right?
Right.
It's gonna be that type of a thing. And when you're doing people watching, and so when you send those photos that you take with yourself with somebody else to them, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? What is she doing? Maybe I really need to ask, right? So be
Yeah.
your own calling card as well. Yeah. So get passionate about what products you can wrap your head around and what you will wrap your heart around. And then go and find the people that need those products. Share boldly and know that you have something in your hands that they really truly are looking for. They just don't know it yet. And you have a responsibility to share. You don't have a responsibility to how they respond. Keep that in
True.
mind. It is so important for you to remember that. Go out and get the no's, because those no's will lead you to the biggest yeses that you will then change people's lives, and it will also change your own.
Amen.
Yeah. All right.
So passion projects, they make a great family legacy, because there's something on the next slide I want to talk about. What happens in a family legacy is what is your family known for? What are the things you do passionately as a family? What are the memories that you are giving to your children? What are the values that you're giving in your children? And I want to talk about something that happened today. So I'm just getting choked up just thinking about it. On Friday of last week was our youngest son's senior prom. He went to his senior prom. He changed schools his junior year, didn't know anybody, had no friends at this school. It's a really small school. And so he tried many ways to fit in and just didn't have the friend network that he had at his previous school, which went from kindergarten all the way to 10th grade. And so at his prom, it wasn't as fulfilling as he thought it was. So he went out to dinner by himself, and used my car, and I found a receipt between the center console and the driver's seat today. And I pulled it out, and it was his dinner receipt, and it said, number and party 1. And it had his dinner cost was like $22, but his tip was $25. He tipped $3 more than the dinner cost. And I told Marcy about it, and she goes, "That's from you." And I remember all growing up when the kids were in the car with me, if we pulled up next to a homeless person, I'd open my wallet, throw a couple bucks in their hands, and tell them to roll down the back window, reach out and give the homeless person some money. And in so doing, say, "God bless you. Have a wonderful day." And they were doing that since they were like 3 and 7 years old. And when my son now, who's 18, is coming back around full circle, that's just one memory of a passion project, of a family legacy. I know that when I pass on, my son is going to carry on those types of things to his children. I learned that kind of behavior from my father. That's a passion project, to help people that are hurting. When you can just be a really good human in a world that doesn't have a lot of them, you stand out. And if you do that as a family, and you create these memories, and you do those things as a family, it creates major memories and legacy for a family. That can start from, and helping people with our products and our financial abilities here, because of what we're going to share about on the next slide, is an example of that. So passion projects can also create leverage, time, and financial freedom. So one of the things, if you think about your average person, whether they're an entrepreneur, they own their own business, they're an employee, there's always going to be a cap, whatever it is at that, whatever that job title is, until you get a next promotion or a raise or a cost of living increase or whatever it is. But if you just decided, hey, I want a 30% raise, and you decided to go boldly to your boss and say, I demand a 30% raise.
Cool.
And if the boss says, okay, which probably won't happen, but if he said, okay, so on your next check, you get a 30% raise that shows up there on your hourly rate. What is now your boss and probably your boss's boss going to expect from you? More or less time?
More.
They're going to probably ask for more time because they just gave you more money, and now they're going to want more time. So money and time oftentimes go against each other. They don't work for each other. And oftentimes, if you have lots of money, you have little time. And I know people that have lots of money and very little time. I was that person 15 years ago. And I know people that have no time or a lot of time, but they have no money. And so oftentimes they don't go hand in hand, but they can in this, because you can create a network of passionate people solving the world's problems. And the bigger your passion project is, the bigger your product experience is, and the bigger you share that, the bigger network you create. And it now turns into leverage. I remember Carrie Dickey talking about network marketing as a business opportunity. She said, in the beginning, you're going to work a lot more time than you get paid for.
Yeah.
You're going to be putting a lot more hours in than you get paid for, based on your previous model of, I put in a certain amount of time, I get a certain amount of money because I'm getting paid for per hour. And eventually it will level out, where the time you put in is going to start compensating you appropriately for the money or the time that you're putting in. And then what's going to happen as your network grows, you will be putting in less and less and less time, and you will be getting paid more and more and more. That's the power of leverage. That's the power of the network in network marketing, is helping. If you can get a bunch of people to do little things, you're going to have a tremendous impact. Whereas we try to go at network marketing and find 5 or 10 leaders. That's awesome. But 5 or 10, I would much rather have 5 leaders and 10,000 people that order one product every day, and use one product every day, that have 10 leaders and have 150 people that take all of our products. Because you can create a lot more leverage when a lot more people are doing a little bit. The message gets louder, the leverage gets greater, and people are having an up-level experience. Because just think about $1,000 a month is what the average family needs to live the way they used to live 3 years ago. And that's just here in the US. Many places in the world that we're open in have a much greater a much greater hurdle and steeper climb. So passion projects can create legacy for you and leverage for you, where network marketing is the only industry I know that even allows that.
Yeah.
Traditional business does not.
Wow.
Anything you want to add to that?
I think you covered it. I mean, seriously, it's like, and you're doing this, you're creating this leverage along with sharing your passions, right?
Yeah.
It all starts with sharing what product that you're passionate about, and then finding customers that love those products just as much as you do, that want to then start sharing them with other people, and sharing with them the opportunity that comes along with our Evolve compensation plan. And as they decide to become business partners with you, that's when you are now starting to leverage their excitement and passion about their product experience that they're going to be sharing with other people, and starting to make a percentage of their level with their level bonus, right? So leverage can start with as little as just a little bit, but then it will start to grow and grow. But again, just like the biblical principle, you reap what you sow. Right? So we need to be reaping our passions. We need to be sharing our passions. We need to be planting and cultivating those passions and sharing them with other people, so that as those seeds get fertilized and taken care of and watered and everything along the way, they are going to grow into an amazing leveraged crop that you're going to be able to reap, and your family's going to be able to reap from for generations. So I love this.
Fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, I love it so much. So guys, I would love to know what product you're going to focus on. And if you're willing to just kind of consider this as being your course of action moving forward, sharing this information, sharing how people can have more control of their health and wellness in a world where other entities are trying to take control of us, right? We want to make sure that others know that they have options. So let us know what your favorite product is. But we are so grateful to be here with you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us. We will make sure that we get this recording up to YouTube as well as over to the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page. That will be tomorrow because we are going to be on our way to Dr. Bruce's right now to do another opportunity presentation there in his chiropractic practice tonight. So if you're anywhere near 57th Avenue and Bell Road tonight in Glendale, we'd love to see you there. Info's on Big Blue Calendar. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. And yes, Linda, I think all of us need to really cultivate our passion, right? So go back and remember what it was like before, because these products really are making a difference. Definitely. Let's see what Jatan said. Such great information about ways to create kingdom wealth and generational wealth while having kingdom business. Yes, girlfriend. All right, guys, we love you. Have a great night. Let us know what we can do to help you building your passions as well as creating that leverage that we need in our lives, right? Anything
Yes
else?
and amen. Thank you all. We appreciate you so very much. Let us know what we can do to help.
All right. Take
God
care,
bless.
everybody.
Love you all.